you single? What is the worst way someone's hit on you? What's the creepiest DM you've ever gotten? How do you get better at Dota 2? Hello friends, good morning. A whole bunch of people have been telling me to do a Q&A for quite some time. I went over to my Instagram, Twitter, and Twitch and told you all to send me in some questions. I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them were completely unhinged. That's what I get, and I deserve to be punished for my hubris. I got a lot of questions. I apologize if I missed your question. Feel free to ask again, and maybe if I do another one of these in the future, I'll answer it then. How long have you been playing Dota 2? Since the beginning, actually. I first started playing Dota 1 when I was 9 years old. My dad and I used to play Warcraft 3 together, so we played Dota at some point. We used to play Tiny, I would play Puck, we had a great time. One day my dad told me, hey, remember that game we used to play? Well, Valve decided to make a sequel to it. And that was a big deal to me at the time because I was super into Half-Life and Portal. So Valve was like a company that I super looked up to. I soon ended up looking for a Dota 2 beta key after that, and I got one really soon. And I've been playing the game on and off ever since. I actually played my very first Dota 2 tournament the day before I turned 13 years old. Maybe Excess rocking the electric blue and pink highlighter. That's right guys, I was the OG cringe. I walked so e-girls could run. Favorite game? Soma, or EverQuest 2. Maybe Hammerwatch. There's a lot actually. I mentioned a couple of my favorites on my Steam library tour, but I'll have to do a favorite video at some point. Will you play Overwatch 2? Yeah, I don't see why not. I haven't gotten the chance to play it yet. I tried once, but servers didn't let me in because it just came out, so I'll try again soon. How do you get better at Dota 2? That's a great question. Play every single hero in the game, and then when you're done, do it again. This is the best way that I improved at the game. I highly recommend it. The reason why is, even if you play a hero and you absolutely hate it, and you never want to play it again, playing that hero will give you experience because you'll learn firsthand what matchups you absolutely hate going up against it and what your weaknesses are. And that means that when you play against that hero in the future, you have a lot more context. God, these questions are terrifying. Are you single? Buddy, let's be honest with ourselves for a minute here. I'm a shut-in who plays Dota 2 all day. What part of you thinks I'm not gonna be single? I'm gonna be honest, any relationship I've ever been in has been purely on accident. It's not that I'm against the idea, I don't know, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. I'm not too bothered about it right now. I have a really hard time talking to people unless they reach out to me first. I don't know if it's anxiety or what, but I'm always worried that I'm gonna bother somebody, so I usually just err on the side of giving them a lot of space. And I think because of that, I've probably missed a lot of potential connections in the past, but oh well, can't be helped, right? So, you know, if you're out there, come and get me. We can go to the aquarium and drink pumpkin spice lattes. What is the worst way someone's hit on you? Okay, I've got a good story. I've got a really good one. If you are metaphobic, please skip ahead to this timestamp because it will be uncomfortable for you. I'll give you a second just in case you need to pause and skip. Okay, so, the worst way someone has ever hit on me. Okay, so, a very, very long time ago, I was playing a tournament for Dota 2. We were all just hanging out, we were shooting the shit. We went to the grocery store and for some reason we bought a bottle of soy sauce. On the very first day of the tournament, my offlaner and I don't remember what happened exactly, I think we lost a bet. We ended up having to take a shot of soy sauce, which for the record, you should never do this. It can actually kill you. Apparently it can imbalance the electrolytes in your blood and yeah, it can kill you, so don't do that. We're idiots. So I did that, and it was absolutely miserable, and I totally blocked that part of my memory out. But the bottle of soy sauce was, like, hanging out on the table where we were playing, and our very first tournament game began. We still had a couple of minutes before the game itself started, since it was captain's mode. My teammate's brother was hanging out with us. He wanted to impress me, but it didn't quite work out. So he taps me on the shoulder, and he says, hey, watch this. So I turn, and I look. Just in time to see this guy in this freaking Captain Morgan pose, head tilted back, chugging a bottle of soy sauce. And then he immediately froze up goldfish crackers all over the floor. girl. I didn't even know what to say. He didn't even chew them. They were still whole. Like, they were still smiling. The codfish crackers were still smiling. And I was so confused. And everybody was staring. It was like the most awkward, dead silence ever. Like, we're not saying anything, and I'm really confused. I just look him dead in the eyes, and I'm like, that's what you wanted to show me? I actually felt so bad for him. I mean, we all fumble sometimes. Some of us fumble harder than others. Yeah, I rented a bathroom, I found some Lysol under the sink, I got some paper towels, and I bought him a bottle of water, because, you know, obviously he wasn't feeling well. And I helped him clean up until the game started. Yeah, if you want to impress the girl, don't chug soy sauce. That's my suggestion. Don't do anything that'll injure yourself, please. Creepiest DM you've ever received? That is an amazing question. So I actually did a series on Twitter where I post the weirdest DMs I've ever gotten. It's hard to say what the absolute strangest one was. I mean, I would love to share the creepiest I've ever gotten, but it would be kind of a mood killer because, as some of y'all may already know, I did have a situation where the police had to arrest somebody. It was not a very fun scenario to be in. I'm trying to figure out what the funniest creepy would be. I was speaking to a business contact about potentially running a Call of Duty tournament, and just completely out of nowhere, this guy asks me if he could be my slave. And I was floored because I have never had a professional ask me that before. I had somebody beg me to let them do my homework. One time a guy offered, well, I say offered, he kind of begged, to clean my bathroom while dressed in a maid costume, and in hindsight I probably should have said yes because the ground situation in my bathroom is out of control. I'll do a creepy DM video because there are, I think I've got about 45 of them saved in a folder somewhere right now. Will you stream with webcam again? Oh, and I'll also combine this with the question, why are you a VTuber? One, yes, I will absolutely stream with a webcam again. I do actually have plans for IRL streams that I want to do soon. As for the why are you a VTuber, that kind of goes hand in hand with the reason why I stopped doing webcam streams so often. I've done a few recently, and I'll continue to do them in the future, but you may have noticed that I don't stream with a webcam like I used to every day. Reason for that is, one, I've completely fallen in love with VTubing. I love the community, I love doing it. It's a very low stress, low anxiety way to interact with people while you're playing games. And the other reason, second reason that plays into this is I actually have very severe body dysmorphia, and I am in treatment for it. It's getting a lot better. And as you can imagine, it's kind of a nightmare for a content creator to struggle with body dysmorphia because people want to see your content, they want to see you, they want to see your life. And I want to deliver that, so I try to push myself out of my comfort zone, and like, I recently started doing TikTok, so if I feel, you know, up to it and I'm not too anxious about it, I'll do that, or I'll upload things on Instagram. Like, I'm still trying to show the real me to those who are interested, but it's not very easy, it's very stressful. So streaming with a webcam every day like I used to, it's just not feasible like it used to be. But like I said, I will keep doing it, and I will do my best to continue recovering, and yeah. Earliest gaming memory. Oh, I've shared this quite a few times actually. The earliest gaming memory I have is actually my earliest memory overall. So, little known fact, a lot of people don't realize that World of Warcraft actually did have a very brief beta period on their NA client in 2004. Or was it 2003? I think it was 2004. I want to say the game came out in November 2004, don't quite remember. Yeah, I was about 4 or 5, and my dad's guild was doing the very first server takedown of Onyxia's lair. He actually woke me up in the middle of the night so I could watch it. That moment was really special for me, I don't know. I mean, I remember that they had started trying at like 7 PM, and it took them so long. I think it was like 1 or 2 AM by the time Onyxia actually went down. So I think it was really cool that, yeah, my first ever memory was, well, the first ever, you know, from a public guild. What movie made you cry the hardest? Marley and Me. I can't handle animals dying. I'm sorry, I can't do it. Kill, Marry, Kiss. Dota edition. Oh god. This is a difficult question. Okay, let me think about this. Let me pull up the roster. Crystal Maiden, look, she seems nice, but she's kind of terrifying. I'm also scared of her sister. Dawnbreaker. Okay, she might be on the... Enchantress is a psychopath. Same for Hoodwink. Hoodwink has a nice personality. Oh, right, she's a squirrel type. Legion Commander, honestly, she's not really my type. I feel like if I married Luna, we might have a very nice lifestyle. Like, I feel like I would like to live in the Night Silver Woods.
One eternity later.
Okay, kill Enchantress because she scares the hell out of me. Kiss Dawnbreaker. I would marry Luna or Marana. I think Luna. What's a gesture that would make you blush? If somebody goes to a convenience store and then picks up a little snack for me, or if they're walking down the street and they see a pretty leaf and they pick that up because they thought of me, or maybe they see like a funny video or something and thought of me and send it to me, that means a lot to me. I really like that. I don't know, it makes me really happy whenever somebody is out and about, like just experiencing their life and they want to do something to make me happy. I don't know, I really like that. It's cute. The questions I had time for today. If there's any interest, I guess I could do another one of these. The question about what maybe made you cry the most is a really good one. Feel free to share yours below, I'm curious now. Feel free to answer these questions yourself too. I find it really interesting to read people's replies to these kinds of things. So yeah, thanks for dropping by, I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll catch you later. Bye!